Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone has been great since I last uploaded a long form video because I know it's been like a super long time. Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for 40,000 subscribers because that is crazy. That's so insane. Thank you so much. It means the absolute world. Who knows, maybe we'll hit 50k next. Today's video is one that I've had people suggest to me for quite a while now, so I'm finally doing it, and that is a what's in my convention bag video. This is going to go over what you need to bring to your first anime convention, or even if you've been going to them for a while, still think this is really handy, and I've probably missed some that a lot of people like to bring, so if I have, let me know in the comments. Starting off, the type of bag. Now, when I started cosplaying, for some reason, the type of bag that I should bring to a Comic-Con was something that I just couldn't understand. Like, I just didn't get it. I never understood. I used to stress out over it. It's for anyone watching, for any new cosplayers, it's really not that deep. So this is the bag I bring with me to Comic-Cons, and believe it or not, this was only £1. I think I got it from, it's called like Miniso, something like that. Really cute. It's fake leather, it's really small, it's a backpack. I like that it has this heart on the front, and my friend Tony got me this little keyring. So this is Rebecca from Resident Evil, and it has her costume from Zero on it as well, which is super cute. When it comes to picking the type of bag, I always opt for rucksacks just because it's so much easier. I used to bring like shoulder crossbody bags, but they get in the way, especially if you have any kind of like costumes with dangly bits on. It will swing and it will push them off. I don't tend to really use those anymore. This is better for your back as well because it evenly distributes the weight. So make sure if you have like, if you get like really tired easily, or you just like, you want to take care of your back, invest in a cute little rucksack. This is the one I use. Another thing you can do, which I used to do, is I used to incorporate a bag into my cosplay. Like, if anyone remembers my Grouse Sutcliffe chainsaw video, that is so old now, I actually made that open up and that was my bag, and that was insanely heavy, which it was useful, but it hurt. And to pose with this big heavy thing was not the best. So now what's inside the bag? Let's have a look. So the first thing I have, if I'm wearing a cosplay like Velma with these glasses, always bring the glasses case, because I can probably count like more than one time I've seen people either step on their glasses or sit on them and they break, or they go on the floor and they get all damaged. And no, I like to keep my glasses pristine, especially as a lot of the time I use my actual glasses for cosplay. These are just like see-through fake ones. Don't really want to damage them. I always bring like a hard case as well, just because I feel like they're more safer in this. I'm getting this next one out because I actually need some right now. A bottle of water. Always bring a bottle of water. Like, even if you're planning to buy other drinks as well, or bring other ones, like lots of people bring like Coke or like sugary drinks with them. I don't really like them, but some people like to do that, and it like gives them energy. Even if you're doing that, I would still always bring a bottle of water because it's like better for you. Even if you don't realize it, you can get dehydrated super easily and super quickly because you're all wrapped up in having fun, and then like, you know, everyone's wearing like really hot tight costumes. It's gonna happen. Don't do that to yourself. The next thing I like to bring is a portable charger, and this is my one. I have a really thin, small one, and the cable. The amount of times I've been doing things like filming TikToks and my phone just dying because for some reason TikTok takes up so much battery life. I don't know why. Especially for any content creators, get yourself a portable charger. If you're filming content for the con and you're sent there by them and then your phone dies or your camera dies, you're gonna have nothing to show for your time there. So I would always recommend buying a portable charger, just because if your phone dies, if your camera dies. I've had times in the past where like our friends are trying to get home, their thing has died, we have no way of like, we need to like get their phone charged, and then we have to like go around and search for like an actual plug socket so they can plug it in. It's so much hassle. Just get yourself a portable charger. And then the next, I think most obvious thing I think everybody has, your mobile phone. Always make sure you charge this before you go as well, obviously. Like, don't rely on your portable charger. Personally, I like to use the charger as like a last resort type of thing. So once I've exhausted all other means of charging my stuff, then I'll go to the charger. This is also a tip that's super useful for younger cosplayers, and this is something I used to do when I was younger and I was going to cons. If I was like meeting my mum at the end of it or something, or if she was around and I was trying to find her, I would always write her mobile number on like a little bit of paper, and then I put it inside of my case. So on the odd chance that like my phone died or something, I would always have her number there. Especially now where everyone's so used to relying on their phone to tell them the numbers, I don't think anyone really memorizes anybody's number, and it's kind of bad. So like make sure you have something like that on you just in case of emergencies. The next thing is a purse. Here is my one. It's this super cute Kuromi one, and you can actually move the tail, which is really sweet. I would also recommend bringing your cards. This is just an excuse to show how cute my one is. It's a Mean Girls card. But always also bring cash with you, because a lot of stores and a lot of vendors at Comic-Con don't actually accept card payments. I've had it so many times where there's something I really want and then it's cash only, and then you can't get anything. I like to just bring extra when it's con time, just because then I know if there's something I want, I don't have to go scouring for a cash machine, because the cash machines in cons always charge. And the next thing, whether you're using your real hair, a wig, bring a brush. I would usually bring my wig comb, but I can't find it, so imagine this brush is my wig comb. This is great for pictures as well, because like anytime I'm about to have any picture or video or something, I like to just touch everything up and just make sure everything's as it should be, because the worst thing in the world is getting pictures back and you're like, oh, why is this one piece of hair here? It should have been like that. And then that's all you fixate on. So bring a brush or bring a comb. And the next thing in my bag is any medication takers, any allergy sufferers. You're gonna feel me on this one. I always bring antihistamines to every single con I go to, because I tend to just be allergic to everything. So it's really important that I have this on me. I also take like ibuprofen or paracetamol with me as well, and I put it in like a little bag like this, and then that way I'm not rummaging in case I need one or like any friends need ones. It's really, really handy to do that, because especially with the Piriton, like in an emergency, you need to like quickly find it. I know automatically that it will be in here. Another reason why it's a really good idea to bring like a bigger bag instead of like those tiny ones is if you're someone that needs to carry medication, like an adrenaline pen, or like I've seen some people where they have diabetes and they need to like carry that little kit with them. You can't fit that into a tiny bag, and like don't risk not bringing your medication for con. I've seen people do this as well. Please don't. Another thing which isn't currently in my bag, but if you're someone who takes medication on the daily and like you take like a few tablets and you don't want to bring like the whole packet of tablets, you can get this. I got it on Amazon. I don't know what it's called, but they come out, these little things come out, and then it has, whoops, and then it has a daytime and a nighttime compartment, and then you can just put the tablets that you need in here, and then it saves you bringing like the whole giant box or bottle or whatever it's in around. And now this next bit I know is not applicable to everyone, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Even if you're not due on, bring them anyway. The next thing I always bring is a packet of tissues. They always come in handy. And on that note as well, I either bring wet wipes or hand sanitizer. I make sure if I bring wet wipes that they're antibacterial ones. You never know. This always comes in handy. You know, if you're gonna sit down to eat, or if you need to like, I don't know, always bring hand sanitizer with you. The next one is another one which I think is mostly applicable to content creators, but it's good to say it anyway. Business cards, and I like to put mine in these little holders. These were from Amazon. I think I literally just typed in business card holders and they come up. I can show you what mine look like because they're super cute. I've got 3 cosplays on the front. I've got Velma, Saber and Tifa, and then on the back I've got my socials and I've got Hermione. If you use business cards for whatever reason, I really recommend getting these little boxes because they are so handy. They keep them all together and they're really cute. So like when I'm giving them out, I always are like, ah, and then everyone comments on, oh, you have a cute little box. So make sure you get one too. And the next thing I have in here is this little makeup bag. This is so old. I don't even remember when I got this. It's like this really ancient Slytherin thing. let me tip it out so we can see what's inside. First thing I have is this hand cream. I tend to carry this around all the time anyway, but especially with like winter cons and your hands go all chapped, and after using the hand sanitizer, it's really good to just bring some hand cream as well. Then I have a lip balm. This one is just, it's called Swipe It, and it's from the Body Shop, and this is meant to be like, I don't know what flavour this, I think this was meant to be kiwi. Yeah, kiwi flavoured. It doesn't smell of a kiwi, but it smells really nice. The next thing we have is a mirror, and I like to just bring like a little compact mirror just because it makes it so much easier when touching up makeup. Then whatever lipstick I'm wearing, I always bring it with me. This is just because lipstick tends to rub off so fast. I like to top it up. So in case you're wondering, this one is MAC, what is this? Pumpkin Spiced, in case anyone wanted to know what lip colour this was. Then I like to take a concealer just because concealer is the thing that I find rubs off my face the most throughout the day. I don't know why any one I get is the same. Especially when you wear glasses, like this bit tends to rub and like take it off. I always recommend using something where you can use like an applicator that's on the thing. So this has like a little roller ball, which like it does this. It's really cute. Personally, at cons, I try to stay away from any makeup, and just in general as well, but any makeup where you have to like dip in, I don't like to bring it. A, I don't want to risk getting it on any of my costume because then that just kind of ruins it and it's sad. B, if you're wearing something like a 𝙁𝙄𝙉𝘉 costume with like your hands covered, you aren't always in a position where you can get your hands out to do that. So this just makes it a whole lot easier, especially if you don't have anyone else with you to do it for you. You can just kind of make the applicator work and it's a lot easier. Next we have some powder. This is the Locket powder by Kat Von D. Yeah, by Kat Von D. Next up, we have eyelash glue. My fake lashes never stay on for some reason. Like I think I must just blink like crazy. This one is the Duo Brush On Adhesive with Vitamins in dark. The next thing I only have one of, spare hair bands. Especially if you're like me and you plait your hair under the wig. So my hair currently is in 2 plaits and they're like this, kind of like Wednesday Addams hair crossed over, because that is the only way I can get all of my hair under a wig. Bring some extra ones because I've had it in the past where my hair bands have snapped and you can feel it snap under the wig, and then you're left with just one, and then you have to do like a quick fix of what do you do with just one hairband. So I never like to be in that situation. I always bring them. Also not shown here because I don't know where they are, bobby pins. I would always bring like a packet, a brand new packet of those, because I tend to go through them like mad. I always lose them. They're just useful to have lots of. So this next thing is entirely optional, but it makes a whole world of difference, so I'm gonna show it anyway. If you're a cosplayer who uses anything like 𝙁𝙄𝙉𝘉 costumes or even just gloves and you don't want to keep taking them on and off to use your phone, get yourself a stylus. This was in like a big huge pack from Amazon and there was loads of them, and it is so much easier than taking your glove off and fiddling with the screen, or if you're in a 𝙁𝙉𝙉𝘉 costume, feeding your hand out to do this and then feeding it back in, or getting someone else to go on your phone. Just get yourself a stylus. It's so much easier. Other things I haven't shown in the video but I thought I would just include anyway. If you are someone who wears contact lenses, always bring the case with you just in case you need to take them out, because you don't want to be in a situation where your eyes are irritated or you just want to take them out and then you can't. So always bring like the empty case with you with solution in the case. Also for that, also bring eye drops. Make sure they are eye drops specifically for contact lenses, because not all eye drops can be used with them and you don't want to mix them up. Also for content creators, if you've got like a mini tripod or those like cube colourful lights, make sure to bring those because they always come in handy and I tend to always forget them. So make sure you bring yours with you. If you wear false nails, make sure you bring the spare false nails and any nail glue you have with you to the con as well, just because if one pops off and you can't stick it back on, it's really sad. It's actually the saddest thing in the world. I've been there. I think anything else that you'll put in your bag is probably very cosplay specific. So like if I've got a character that wears like some fake blood, I might bring like a little bit of fake blood with me, or like if I've got something I'm worried about falling off, I might bring like a mini sewing kit with me. Be careful with what you're bringing into the con though. So like You know, for example, maybe don't bring in a knife, or like don't bring in a huge thing of industrial glue. For very obvious reasons, don't bring anything illegal with you. Because why would you do that? And obviously bring the ticket. I forgot to mention that. So that was the end of my what's in my cosplay bag video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I think I probably missed some things off, so please, if there's anything you like to bring, put them in the comments, because I would really love to see what everyone likes to bring in their cosplay bag. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you for 40,000 subscribers. That is insane. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you'd like to keep more up to date with me, I post on Instagram very frequently, so be sure to follow me on there. All of my social information will be in the description, so be sure to check it out. Let me know what your next con is and if you'll be using any of my tips. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!